Hi guys, this is James from Devil's Paintbrush, and you may be wondering what the hell am I doing with this in front of me. Well, if you don't know, I actually used to work for Games Workshop, and I was an avid Games Workshop wargamer for the best part of 25-30 years. I stopped playing when 6th edition 40k came out, and just found it a bit too much of a sales pitch rather than the game. But they go and bring this out. I know there's been a lot of hate, you may call it, for this game. I actually quite like it. I think it's a really clever move for Games Workshop. Just means anybody can go into one of their stores, pick up any box, build it and play with it straight away, because all the rules and all the army lists are online, free to download, so it's all good. Anyway, so what I thought I'd do, believe it or not, I thought with this I'd buy it and use the miniatures for Kings of War. Mantic's other fancy game, I use the Stormcast Eternal as Ogres and the Khorne Bloodbound as Varangar, which is Mantic's version of Chaos. But then the models are so lovely, I couldn't bring myself to cut off the Chaos icons, convert bits and bobs, multi-base them. It limits it a bit. So I thought, what the hell, let's start this. So what I'm doing now, this is going to be a bit of a vlog. It's going to be an ongoing thing, because I've got commissions coming in all the time, so it's not going to be regular. I'll tell you that for now. So this is just going to be a look of what I've got, a bit of an unboxing, although you've probably seen millions of those on the internet before, but I'm going to do one anyway. I've got a couple of other boxes I'm going to go through as well, which I'm adding to this to make them more, to bulk them out a bit, not massively. I'm not going to go massively. I'm only going to do a couple extra boxes for each force. We'll leave it at that. So without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. Now, as you can see, it's still got the cellophane on it. I picked this up on eBay for quite a lot less than you get it on from Games Workshop or even online stores. So I was quite chuffed with that. So anyway, let's crack this bad boy open. Flip it over and just slice it open with my scalpel. Right, there we go. See, cellophane is coming off. Put that there. Now, there we go, the cellophane's off. Now we have to savour the new box smell. So we'll pop it open and Games Workshop new box smell. Right, looks like you need to focus a bit. Right, so here we have the box. You have your two whippy sticks, which are not like the ones of old, of 2nd edition 40k onwards. They actually have the numbers embossed on them. You don't have to dry brush them. Actually really nice, but they're still whippy. You still whip people with them. Box of bases. I think that's the Khorne Bloodbound. Put that there. Right. First, excuse me, just not my tripod. There we go. First sprue. Let's get this out of the way. Pop it down there. First sprue. Now I believe this is all Khorne on here. You've got your Korgoroth there, which if you wanted to, and if you're a 40k fan, you can actually turn it into a Hellbrute quite easily. Close combat Hellbrute, away you go. You've got the Bloodstoker, or Secretor, whichever one it is, can't remember, we'll go through it later. And we've got some Blood Warriors here, which if you look at them, where is he? Here he is. Focus. This one here, Perfect Khorne Berserker. If you didn't want to play this as Age of Sigmar, you convert every single miniature in this box to 40k. And there is the banner. I believe that's the banner for the Blood Reavers. But anyway, as you would expect from Games Workshop, lovely models. Right, next sprue. This is one side you have Mighty Lord of Khorne and the Standard Bearer dude, can't remember his name. There's a Standard Bearer dude, I think he's a Blood Secretor. And the other side you have the Stormcast Eternal Lord on his Dracoth, which is a lightning breathing half dragon thing. I don't know a lot about the lore of Age of Sigmar, so ignore what I say. With regards to that, I don't know enough about it, but I also know that this guy quite easily be converted into a bike riding Space Marine. We'll go to the next one. This is another one of two halves. First half you've got looks like Liberators and one of the flyer dudes, I think they're called Prosecutors. And on this one you have loads of Blood Reavers, which can be used for Khorne cultists, quite frankly. So there you go. Lovely, lovely models. These wings look lovely. They look like they're massive paint to paint, but they look lovely. Next one, this one should be identical. I think the next boots are all identical. Yeah. That one is identical. And this one I think is slightly different, yes, because it's got the Retributors on. The icon bearer for the Stormcast Eternal, can't remember his name, but he looks like a Space Marine chaplain. So guess what loads of people have used him for? Space Marine chaplain. And then we've got the Liberator Primes and what have you. Again, lovely, lovely stuff. What else have we got in the box? We've got big round base for the Lord, small base, oval base for the Dracoth Rider, oval base for the Korgoroth, some decals for your Stormcast, dice, and then the books. Now, in this, again, it's wrapped in cellophane. I'm going to get my scalpel again. In this, you've got the instruction booklet for all the models. There you go. Instruction booklet for all the models. And as you come to expect with Games Workshop, very detailed, very precise, step by step, very well laid out, as you would expect. There you go. Look at the Korgoroth. There's a Korgoroth one. You see once it's built, Chaos Space Marine Helper, right there. Khorne Berserkers, right there. Anyway, put that to one side. This is the rules. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of rules. And in all fairness, all the rules, pretty much the last 2 pages. The rest is just setting up, rules for sudden deaths and the way the game works. Then you've got your movement, you've got the hero phase, which is basically where everyone casts spells or uses special abilities. You've got combat phase and you've got battle shock phase. And then close combat and all stuff like that. And then wizards and the spells. I believe in the books that follow you get individual spells for individual races, like the necromantic ones, high elf ones, wood elf ones, etc, etc, etc. And this is the book of fluff. So you start off with introduction, lots of lovely pictures, how the old world got blown up, what Sigmar did, painting guides, all well and good. Come on, focus for me. There we go. Painting guides, and then your army list at the back, or war scrolls I should call them, because that's what they are. Because there's no points. You just whack down whatever models you have, nominate a leader, away you go. Right, so that is the Age of Sigmar box. Now I've got a couple of other things I'm going to add on, so if you join me in a couple of secs even, I'll let them out for you. Hi guys, and welcome back. And what you see before you is, stop jogging it, sorry. What you see before you is the extra bits that I've bought so far Get one more unit of things for the Stormcast just to round it off. But these are the stuff I've got to round it off. I won't do any unboxings, I'll do showcases of these once I've finished. Anyway, starting off, we've got the Stormcast Eternal Judicators, which are the missile troops. And you've got bows and crossbows and some horrific machine gun crossbow. I don't know what it's called, I'll look into it later. Anyway, these are lovely models, and I know in the game, because I've been told, they are absolutely devastating. From eBay, I got another 5 Blood Warriors. Again, I'm not going to take these out, but it's a lot cheaper than going to Games Workshop and spending £35 for 10 when you can spend £7 or £8 and get 5. And last but not least, these are my favourite. I was so stoked when these first came out in plastic. Skull Crushers, basically Core Knight Warriors on Juggernauts. Look at the back, they look absolutely fantastic. I am actually really looking forward to building and painting these. But as I said, I have no idea when I get around to doing these, because I've got another commission landing in the next day or so. I've already got one waiting to go, and then I've got another one after that before I can even start contemplating my own stuff. And of my own stuff, I've got 3 bolt action armies to do and a Flames of War army to do as well. And also, this Evil Games Workshop stuff has given me the 40k bug again. So I'm looking at easing myself back into 40k by getting 1, maybe 2 of the start collecting boxes. But that's again later down the line. So, there you go guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. A little bit different to what most normal people do. Just outlining what's going to be happening, hopefully before the end of the year, maybe beginning of next year. But again, this is an ongoing thing. I'll be knocking out a unit here and there, doing a little showcase to see the ongoingness of this project. As I said, it's going to be a bit of a vlog. So, I hope you've enjoyed it. Pop a like, subscribe, tell your mates, etc, etc. And as usual, I'll catch you next time.